So tonight we're going to the Desi Banks comedy show. It should be a good time. I saw the concert and the comedy show, everything online, and thought it would be a good opportunity to get out, see the town, go do something different. We like going to, hear jokes and different shows, concerts and stuff like that. So this would be something a little new, something a little different that we haven't really done. So it should be a good time.
Okay, that is something. Honey, I am excited to be going out on the town. Corey, he don't like to go outside at nighttime too much. He like to stay in the house. But tonight, honey, we going out. We haven't been to the B.O.B. in so long, honey. But tonight, we going to the comedy show, and I can't wait to get my laugh on.
So tonight I plan on putting on this white puffer t-shirt along with some black pants, and of course you gotta put the shoes on and everything. So quick little outfit I put together, perfect for this evening because it's not too warm outside, but it also isn't super cold. So this will kind of give me a little bit of warmth, but also allow me to get that nice cool breeze.
Now tonight I am wearing a yellow skirt with a blue top. Woo. Ready for my night out. Check out stamps-tv.com. We have full seasons of your favorite TV show reactions. And don't forget to click on our shop tab. We offer tees, crew necks, hoodies, and jogger sets. And we offer high quality natural hair care and skincare products.
People don't come this way. People don't come to Grand Rapids that often, so it's always when they do come, you want to check them out. But I've watched some of his videos online before, not so much recently, but in the past for sure. He's kind of funny. At least his skits are funny. But doing stand-up is a whole nother thing. So I guess we'll see.
I hope he do good. That's all I can say. You got your ID?
Yep. You got yours?
Yeah.
A new one?
Yeah. I made sure to put it up in there. Having me outside of the comedy club.
Well, I'll tell you how it was.
Why it say watch for train? Where's the train?
Back there. Behind you.
Like a freight train?
Just a regular train.
This where that girl had her stuff, her ceremony. That girl I had just met, and she had asked me to come to it. It wasn't nice the way she treated me though. I didn't even know her really, and she asked me to come out to support her, and then I came out, and then she kind of disappeared, Yeah, she kind of disappeared, I guess, because she was with her man and whatnot, and you didn't come, which I told her, I warned her that, hey, you know, Corey doesn't really like to come out and stuff. And maybe she thought it was gonna be a double date thing, but I told her no. As a Christian woman, I got to say, it's hard making friends. The Lord is quick to block people who just ain't for you. And it's not that they're a bad person. It's just that you guys may not be evenly yoked as friends. You know, people are in different areas within their walk. And you know, iron needs to sharpen iron. So if you already passed a certain area in your walk, somebody who's not there yet may not sharpen you like someone who is in the same area of your walk. So, you know, if you find yourself alone a lot when it comes to the friend department, it's just the Lord. He wants you right now. He's building you up right now, and it might feel a little bit lonely, but honey, it'll be just fine. At the appointed time, he'll give you friends that will sharpen you, and y'all will sharpen each other. Okay? So just know that.
Here's what it is, I guess.
At least it feel good.
Yep. He's like, control a little bit. So we're going to the BOB, which stands for the Big Old Building. And it's a really popular building downtown. They have food and obviously the comedy place. At one point they had a really nice steak restaurant called Justin's. We used to go in there all the time to get that tomahawk and everything, and it was always a really good time. So that's no longer available, but the place is still popping. People still like to go there. So it's just an overall great venue for a lot of different things, and people like to come there all the time.
They packed this place out tonight, okay? They got multiple parties sitting at one table. They said, we want all the monies. Give us the monies.
A lot of aunties and uncles here.
More people around like our age and older. People ain't here for the wristbands.
So once we got inside and we were looking around a little bit, the crowd was definitely not what I expected, which was kind of cool and interesting because the crowd was kind of like our age all the way on up to like our parents' age and everything like that. So I was expecting the younger crowd to be in there, but it was really like middle-aged in their 30s to, you know, a little bit older. So it was kind of interesting to see.
I think that's really wonderful that, you know, you can touch many different sorts of people.
It's true.
And you probably wouldn't think you would be able to, but you do.
I feel it. What can you say?
That's what's up.
They had a nice little drink menu. You could get non-alcoholic, you could get alcoholic, whatever you wanted for the night, you could have it. They also had food. We didn't get the food menu because they didn't give it to us. But we did see other people around us getting food. But we already ate before we came, so we was good.
Now, let's welcome the first comic tonight, Lance Woods.
We had the Honey Nut Hubcaps, the Magic Twinkles, the Fruity Owls, the Unlucky Charms. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's why I be telling my white friends, you got some black friends that got missing side teeth, have some compassion. That's from all that bad cereal growing up.
Light it up, 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 light it up. Look, when I bring my brother to the stage, I need all the energy in the world. Y'all see them on Club Shay Shay, y'all see them on the Breakfast Club, y'all see them all over the internet, but right now he in Grand Rapids. So right now, y'all may know it, 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 y'all may know it. All from Atlanta, out here at Grand Rapids. Make some noise for y'all self, Grand Rapids.
A lot of white people in here too. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Look at them. They just look at you too, like they just stare. They just stare at you and just look. I love seeing white. I feel good when y'all come to my shows, man. I know I'm doing good for real.
They must be back. Yes. Do you think they're back? Oh yeah. I already got a
They might be.
Let's look in here. was a good night out. I enjoyed myself.
It was a nice day outside too.
Yeah, it was.
I was worried it was gonna be a little too cool outside.
Yeah. I was worried it might be a little bit too cool inside of the venue, but it was just fine.
We all kept each other warm with our hot breaths.
Yeah, that's back then they like sardines, that's for sure.
For real.
I thought all the acts were actually pretty good. They're all pretty funny in their own way, you know, especially I probably like the second guy the most. He was from Detroit, and you kind of could relate to what he was talking about and everything. So I thought it was pretty good. Everyone had their own style and their own flavor, so it was cool.
They had me laughing, but it don't take much for me to laugh, but it was a good time. I would have to say I love the guy from Detroit as well. I felt like I kind of knew him, like he could be the class clown in one of my classes, you know. So yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed his little jokes.
Well, how did you feel about Desi, the main one? But how you feeling about when he was like saying church wasn't for kids? How did you feel about that?
I mean, I guess he's talking about his own experience, but obviously church is for kids. It's like the most pivotal point in a person's life is for the kid to go to church. So you can get that foundation, but you know, for a lot of kids it'd be just like what he was talking about, where, you know, they don't want to really be there. They be up playing the game. They think it's boring, and they don't really understand what's going on.
I thought Desi's jokes were pretty funny. He came out and people were all hype and happy, you know, to see him and whatnot. So he had a different perspective, and it was interesting. It was kind of cool to see him still kind of incorporate in some of his, you know, little things he does in his videos on TikTok and Instagram and whatnot into it too. So it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. What you think?
It was pretty cool. I was like shocked to see, you know, that he got his, you know, little act together, you know. Like sometimes people who come from social media, it seems like, you know, they just try to make themselves a comedian, but it seemed like he was pretty groomed. Like he seemed professional. He seemed like a professional comedian. So that was what's up to see that.
So we thought it was interesting because during the act, Desi was, you know, calling out to the crowd and seeing who had been together for a long time and all this stuff. So there was this one couple that was together for 5 years with children, and they weren't married. Then there was another couple who were together for like 10 years and they weren't married neither. And everybody was like, dang, like going all crazy and stuff. And we was like, dang, what the brothers waiting on? You got kids for one of them, the other one, you been together for 10 years talking about, oh, I'm trying to build up the house, blah, blah, blah. Like, what we waiting on, fellas? What we waiting on? We wasting a lot of time and y'all ain't doing nothing but getting older. So what we waiting on?
I think that guy who been with his girl for 10 years, whoa, I think she need to let him go. I mean, for goodness sake, he was at a comedy show with headphones in. He had Apple iPods in his ears at a comedy show. And then had the nerve to try to explain himself of why he wasted this woman's time for 10 years. Come on now. She said she was 30 years old, so she still got time. I think she need to go ahead and let him go so she can get her a husband. And just let go and let God so he can get her right husband, you know, because that brother wasn't it. Homegirl, if you see this, run. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Let him lead you and guide you, because that wasn't it. Overall, it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. Lots of laughs. It had some stuff that was kind of concerning, but you know, we'll talk about that later.
I feel it. It was a good time, you know, get out and see something different and do something different. And yeah, I agree. It was a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? But this how the comedy shows be, you know what I mean? But ooh-wee, on to the next one.
I feel kind of sad for that guy, the comedian.
Why?
I just feel like he wanna know God, because I feel like he wouldn't have brought it up if it didn't mean something to him. But when he was like, he went step by step of why he felt like church wasn't for kids, because he don't understand. He doesn't understand none of that stuff. You know, he went step by step. He was saying how they were speaking in the other languages, how he didn't understand that. He was saying how the people were falling out under the Spirit. He didn't understand that. You know, he said he felt like it was boring and he didn't understand anything that was being said. He didn't understand the word. He didn't understand anything. And for him to talk about that today, you know, he probably still don't understand. Well, I just feel like he want to know the Lord, but he just don't understand. And it's sad because I felt like his parents should have helped him to understand. You know, it's a way that you can talk to kids about these things that happen in the church. And then it's not supposed to be a scary and boring thing. It's supposed to be a exciting thing. You know, the Lord is exciting. His works, his signs and wonders are amazing and magnificent. And you can see it in the churches today, the Spirit-filled churches today. But, you know, you have to understand what you're seeing. And he just didn't understand and still don't. And it just kind of makes me feel a little sad. Cause you could tell, like, if he never would have brought up none of that stuff if it didn't mean something to him. So what you feel about it?
I didn't really look that deep into it. I took it how I take it all the time when people be trying to talk about the church and everything. They're just trying to make a joke, but at the same time, I also feel like, you know, it may not really be a relationship there for real, and you know, people just be trying to call on them when they need them, not because they really have that deep relationship and whatnot. But you know, it is what it is. You just pray for people. That's all you can do.
I feel it. I don't know.
Maybe.
You think he was trying to make fun of it?
Yeah, probably.
Dang. Well, that's really sad if that was so.
I feel like that's what everybody do. Movies do it. Everybody, they over-exaggerate the stuff that go on in church, the speaking in tongues, the shouting and the carrying on. And they talk about how their experience as a child, how it kind of scared them and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's how it be. But they, like you said, they just didn't understand, or maybe still don't understand the purpose behind everything. And, you know. So, hey, I don't know. It is how it be.
I feel it. Well, I hope that he come to Christ. Most entertainers do at the end of the day, because they see what's going on. Try Stamps Essentials, lip glosses, and lip liners. Our lip glosses are smooth, have great shine, and lasting power. Our lip liners are creamy, pigmented, retractable design. Shine on any occasion with Stamps Essentials. Boo, wait. So today is the next day, and I'm about to go to a Asian restaurant. Let's see what this do this time. Time to get myself together, you know. You gotta look good when you out in public. Ready to go. Now this restaurant is located, it's kind of off of downtown Grand Rapids. That's very kind of like indie vibes and stuff. You know, it's all nestled away. It's near some other restaurants that I have been to before that I really like. So this part of the town is really cool. Just a lot of good mom and pop and young entrepreneurial spirited people. Risky. Wait. Not the tears out of your eyes. Oh, it's brisky. My Lord, please bless this gas in this car. Please take out of this gas anything that might be harmful to my car, and bless this gas to nourish my car and to work effectively and multiply this gas, my Lord. I ask in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. And my Lord, most of all, thank you for this gas, for it's truly a blessing to have gas. In Jesus' mighty name I do pray. Amen. Thank you, my Lord. Whew. Time to roll. Yeah.
Chicken katsu?
Yeah.
With a curry?
Yep.
For here to go?
I'll have it for you.
For here?
Yeah.
Any drinks?
No drinks. The decor of this place is pretty minimal, you know, white walls, you know, you kind of can just see the beauty of the older architecture work in the building. It's pretty nice. I like it. Sometimes less is more. So I ordered the curry chicken, and it was good. It was like this chicken breast that was really, really tender inside. Like when you bite it, it's soft, but it's juicy. And then the outside is coated with this crispy coating. Kind of reminds me of shake and bake, but like a, more polished professional version of that. It had curry in it, and potatoes and ground beef. And it was very delicious. It had a nice decadent flavor to it. And then it came with some white sticky rice, which tastes really good and fresh. It was delicious. It was definitely an ethnic meal of an Asian cuisine. The soup was delicious. It was, a miso soup. It had a really fresh taste to it, and it had some seaweed in it. Side of sauce I had for my chicken was pretty delicious as well. I love trying new foods. It excites me. I love Asian food, and I love Jamaican food, Mexican food, all sorts of food, Italian food. So this is really up my alley. I tend to go to these places alone a lot because Corey doesn't like a lot of ethnic tasting foods. He liked his American foods, you know, burgers and fries and steaks and things like that. So, you know, I like to, when he's at work, go to these places alone so I can just get a taste of these cuisines because I love food from all over the world. I think I'll come back to this spot. They have a really great lunch menu with really good value to it. They have sushi burritos. I think I'm gonna come back here. Next stop, the animal shelter.
Are you looking for inventory for your establishment? Stamps Enterprise LLC manufactures high-quality clothing apparel and high-end professional-grade personal care products. Rather you're a small business, big box store, retail buyer, distributor, organization, or institution, we look forward to serving you. Visit stamps-tv.com. Contact us on our wholesale inquiry page. We would love to hear from you.
Ever since I was a little girl, I love animals. And we would always go to the animal shelter to see all of the animals. And that was like a form of entertainment and joy for us. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the dogs this time because of the rules of the shelter. They said if you're not looking to adopt, that you can't see the animals because it stresses the animals out. That's stupid. Come on, like seriously? You know, I've been praying and fasting for all of the animal shelters across Michigan and across the nation because what I see in there is just not good in my opinion. If you were to ask me, I think a lot of shelters, they have people in there who are racist, have preconceived notions about people. As soon as they see you walk in that door, they already map you out and really figure out if they want to help you or not. When you go inside there, a lot of the times they will choose what animals they want you to see. Not if you've been looking at the animals for 20 minutes and picking out the animals you want to see. Nope, they're gonna bring you the animals that they want you to see. A lot of the times the animal shelters have really bad hours that does not work with the public, the general public. And then on top of that, The one that I went to in particular had the highest kill rate in their shelter compared to all the other shelters around the state of Michigan. I think there's a time for a change with these animal shelters, and that's why I'm praying and I'm fasting about it, because these people that work in these shelters and these administrators at the top of these shelters, they think that they're doing these animals a service by being discriminatory and thinking that they're putting the animals in the right homes and getting the right fit. But at the end of the day, these animals are dying because they're not getting homes. When those shelters are full, you know what they do with those animals? They euthanize the animals when the shelters are too large and it's taking too long to adopt an animal out. And it's sad. You know, the animals, they lose. So please pray for your animal shelters. Pray for the right people to be in those high up positions. Pray for the right employees that work inside the facility to be in there, you know. And have you ever noticed in the facilities is always a certain type of person? There's usually not a lot of men. There's not a lot of diversity within races and ethnicities. It's usually a specific type of person. And it's about time for the floodgates to be open within the animal shelters. And I'm not saying all of this because I'm angry that I didn't get to see the dogs. I'm saying this because it's the truth. I go to the animal shelter almost every year since I was a little girl. I've seen the progression that has taken place, which has been great. The facilities have been great. They have come such a far way from what they were in the 90s. Now that the facility itself has gotten to better stages, now it's the culture within the facility that needs a lot of help. And if they don't get help, the animals suffer. The animals get euthanized because they can't get a home in time. But it's up to the management, higher management, and the people within the facility to come together and to make a plan that will produce a good success rate for these animals to get adopted. And right now, that's just not happening. But besides, for my rant about the animal shelter, I got to see the cats.
There you go. Get a look at you. Oh, he's a pretty one, and
Yeah.
he had to stay at home to your And I didn't find him for a while because he was really hungry. Come on out. Come on, kitty kitty. Oh, he's over there. Do you want another one underneath there? He gets around. She gets around. I keep calling it a he, it's a she. She gets around quite a bit. She's very friendly. So what kind of business do you have?
It's a personal care.
Oh.
Personal care products. We manufacture them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Hypoallergenic and all that, right?
It's plant-based.
Yeah, that's what I mean. As long as it isn't poison ivy or poison oak, I'll probably be okay. Yeah, I whistle for cats. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty.
Oh, hello. Hello there. I actually really like that all-white cat. I thought it was a really sweet cat. It was a boy cat. He let me hold him for just a little bit. But I really liked him. I liked his size as well, and he seemed like he could be a really sweet cat. But I must say, that white hair got all over me.
I'm just a baby.
There was only a couple of cats in there, around about 4 to 5 cats that was in there, and they were just precious cats. They were very shy. They didn't really want to be picked up all that much, but they seem like they would be really loving cats once you bring them into your home and they get used to you. I think they would be really, really good pets. But today was a really awesome day. Sometimes you just need that good solitude, you know, with you just hanging out with yourself and having good food and just being alone with the Lord. Well, now that this weekend is done, let's see what this wedding do.